Hey everybody, my name is Bizaster and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to it if you're here for the first time. Welcome. Today is a very exciting day because I have gotten access to every game that is coming to the Switch 2 on day one. Okay, my sources are very trustworthy. I will be linking them all in the description below so you can trust this video. And we are starting with Mario Kart 9, and this is one you guys already know about. Mario Kart 9, it was teased in the trailer for the Switch 2, and it already looks incredible. It's going to have 24 players like everyone's theorizing with the 24 slots, and it is going to be a huge game. And then right after that, also on day one, we've got The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD Collection. This is one that a lot of people wanted on the Switch 1, but because it's going to be launching on the Switch 2, it'll look 2 times as better on the Switch 2, and that's really exciting. And then that's not even it. We're going to get into some major sequels we got coming out. We've got Mario Odyssey 7. Now, you may be wondering, Mario Odyssey 7, they only made one so far, and that's because that game is 7 years old, and every year since it came out, they've been making another one, and this is the one that they think is good enough for us to have. Then right after that, also on day one with all these games that are launching on day one, we've got Mario and Luigi Brothership 2. It's another Mario game, and it's a sequel to a recent Mario game that dropped last year, Mario and Luigi Brothership 1. It'll score 2 review points lower on IGN, and it'll be a very good time. Right after that, we've got ARMS 4. That's right, baby, it's ARMS 4 because 2 times 2 is 4, which is 2 times 2, baby. Despite the name, the player count is actually being decreased to 2 players. They thought 4 players was too much, and 2 is perfect for the Switch 2, just like it is in ARMS 4. And then right after that, we've got Fire Emblem 2 Houses. It's the sequel to Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and this one's really exciting because it'll have 1 less route than 3 Houses, and it's the sequel, but it's significantly shorter because it's only got 2 routes as opposed to 3 houses. Next up, we've got Kirby and the 2 Forgotten Lands. That's right, baby, there's 2 of them now. It's the original game 2 times in a row. There's no new content added. And then Astral Chain 20, that game's coming out. It's a sequel to the very underrated game Astral Chain, and it's Astral Chain 20 because 2 times 10 is 20, which is 2 times 10, and the 2 is the Switch 2. And in this one, you control 20 legions at once, and it breaks the game. The game is not playable, and it's really exciting. Then we've got more Mario because we got Paper Mario Color Splash 2, which is the sequel to everybody's favorite game of all time, and that's really exciting. Then we're moving on to Mario plus Rabbids Blue Shell Bonanza. For every copy of this one purchased, 2 Ubisoft employees will be laid off to fit with the theme of the Switch 2, which is really awesome, I think. Yoshi's New Island 2, it'll be 2 times as boring as the first one. Ace Attorney 8, Skipping 7, did you know that 2 times 4 is 8, which is 2 times 4, and 2 is the Switch 2? We are skipping Ace Attorney 7, the writing will be 8 times as bad as Dual Destinies, and it'll be a fun time for everybody. Then, speaking of everybody, we've got Everybody 1-2 Switch 2. It makes it 2 times as likely that somebody will set their penis as the profile picture, and that is really fun. Then, 16 Path Traveler, bitch, that's 8 times 2, and that's 16. And then 2 is the Switch 2. This one is really fun. Now it's time to talk about some ports and remasters because we're going to be getting a lot of those. We've got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze HD. It's the HD version of Tropical Freeze HD that's going to be following up the HD version of Donkey Kong Country Returns. It'll be $2 more, and it will not look as good as the Switch or the Wii U version, and I think that's really exciting. Next, we've got Luigi's Mansion 1 HD 2 HD version of the original HD version on the 3DS, and like the previous game, it'll cost $2 more than it originally did, and it'll look worse than the original version and the 3DS version, which is really good, I think, because let's be honest, you don't want it to be as good as a GameCube. And then, speaking of GameCube, Metroid Prime was on the GameCube, I'm pretty sure, and Metroid Prime Federation Force port is happening. Nintendo has heard all the requests for Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remastered, and instead they are giving us this, which I think it's just what everybody wanted. It's a secret surprise that everyone's excited for. And I've just gotten news just now, we are not getting Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD. Instead, the Zelda CDI games are being remastered just for the Switch 2 and the PlayStation 5 Pro. And speaking of the PlayStation 5 Pro, this is probably the most exciting port, Cyberpunk 2077, which I'm pretty sure is on the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be coming to the Switch 2, and it'll have 2 times as many bugs as Cyberpunk 2077. But wait, there's more. Pokemon Magenta, it's the Platinum version of Scarlet and Violet with 2 times as many bugs as the base game. Then we've got Animal Crossing No Horizons. It's just a blank screen. I really love what Nintendo's doing here. It's inventive, it's experimental, and we love to see it. Mario Pickleball is another one that's coming out. We've got the real Mario sports game that everybody wants. None of the Strikers bullshit. None of the Super Sluggers bullshit. No, just Mario Pickleball. Then we've got the Switch 2, which will be upping the game. There'll be 2 times as many Mario Party games on this console, and they will all launch on day 1. That's right, we're getting 6 Mario Party games on day 1. And you know what's really exciting? No Persona 3 Reload. We're not getting that. Instead, we're getting Persona Trinity Soul game version instead.
I'm in the house like carpet.
Then, they're announcing that all of the Switch Pikmin games will not be backwards compatible and will be replaced by Hey Pikmin, which is what everyone wants, and it's really exciting. And also, it'll be announced that Professor Layton in the new world of Steam will only launch on Steam, and Steam is launching Steam 2, which is the new Steam console. And also, Professor Layton in the new world of Steam will be like the new Fantasy Life game, where it'll be delayed 500 times, and they'll be taking away a lot of content, which is what players like to see from their modern games. It's modern times, and Nintendo's got to get with the times with the Switch 2. And then Mario Bros. Then we've got Super Smash Bros. Penultimate. It is the second to last Smash game ever, and it will randomly remove 2 characters every single day, which is exciting and what players want. Then we were following up with the final game I have on this list, which is Mario Kart 9 2. And then keep in mind, all these games are launching on day 1. In case you've forgotten, we are getting all these games day 1, and it's really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. But oh, sorry, that wasn't even the last announcement, because I've just gotten word that we are getting Balan Wonderworld 2, and it's replacing all the games I talked about so far. We're not getting anything else, and that's the only game on the Switch 2.